Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Saka here with another episode of My Summer Car, and it is Saturday. Off camera, I spent a lot of time in the septic truck and the wood chopper. Dumped all of my excess weight out of the car because it is rally day and it just turned 10 in the morning. So we will be ready to rock and roll. Hopefully the car will be up to optimum temperature when we get there, but we will be making the right turn at the end of the drive rather than the left, which is certainly odd. I haven't raced the rally before, but this is sort of our ultimate goal. So let's get down the road. From what I've seen in the videos and just sort of driving around myself, the first part of the rally is the most treacherous. It has a lot of off-camber turns and a lot of blind curves. Once we get past our driveway, we'll be in familiar territory. We'll be going past the that little town there, and then we'll be going past the wood shop, or where the firewood is dropped off. We'll be going past the drunk guy's house, screaming by the mechanic into a left turn. And once we make the left turn past the mechanic, we'll be pretty much wide open. A lot of hills, but very high speed. Mostly straight with a few kinks in the road, with a treacherous left-hand turn right before the finish. So what I'm really going to do is sort of take my time in the first half of the race, maybe the first quarter, until we get to familiar territory, and then I can really open it up. I've sort of driven the road by myself, off camera, trying to learn the track. As there is no pace notes, you can't really see what's going on. You just have to sort of drive blind, just willy-nilly go for it. We'll be making this right turn here. As we're on our way to the starting line, I can show you this turn in particular worries me, and there's a couple others that worry me as well. I think mainly third gear is going to get us where we're going, possibly second, but I'll try to keep it in those two gears until we can hit the fast part of the track. From what I've seen, slow and steady kind of wins the race. If you drive clean, you can finish well. You can finish well. The leeway is pretty much there. We have to watch out for that rock there, of course. These bank turns are going to help us a lot, but there are a few turns up here that are in rally pace notes, don't cut corners, which means if you try to dip your left sides off, you're going to be in the ditch, which of course we don't want. Even though it's a rally and we want to drive in spectacular fashion, it's not worth flying off the side of the road for. Now we can thank our drunk friend who last night called me at 2 in the morning to give me $700 for the ride home. So essentially, that guy paid for our rally entry fee, which is awful nice of him. And we're actually going to be screaming by his house, so we might just wave as we drive by. I believe the start is just right up ahead, so I'll stay with you. But my goal of the rally is to finish first and foremost, and be smooth, be clean. We don't want to go off track any. We want to watch our braking, because this car, as you see right there when I hit the brakes, it locks them up. Very aggressive on the braking, so we don't want to lock up our tires and slide off the road. So threshold braking on gravel is going to be a very worthwhile skill that we need to possess. All right, here at the registration table we are. Pull the handbrake so when I come back I can get a good seating position. Come on, door. Hey, buddy, how are you? I'd like to enter the rally, please. So this is that first half that's really treacherous. This is familiar territory, and once we get past here, this is pretty much wide open until we get to about here, and that's pretty treacherous. Let's sign the name. 500 marks in the bank. And now we're heading to the starting area. Get a nice solid driving position. Pop the handbrake, and off we go. We want to make sure we have a good clean start. We're probably going to spin our tires just a touch, but we'll pull right up to the starting line here. Not past it, but up to it. Clutch in. We are ready to go. Hey, buddy boy. Now I'm going to try to do commentary while I race. I have a few NASCAR Racing 2003 season videos under my belt, so I'm used to that. But here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hopefully we didn't get a penalty. I think we got a good start there. Up to second gear. And I think I'll ride it in third just for a bit. We can't be really aggressive on our braking. Too much to the floor, and it locks up those front tires, and then we just are at the mercy of momentum. Caught some air there, but we are back under control, no worries. Drop it into fourth gear here. Down into third. We want to power out of this corner. That is a don't cut corner in rally. If we had dipped our left sides in that, it would be a bad time for us for sure. All right, this one's a little sharp. We're good. And then I think that this turn up here is a little bit sharper. It's a little bank to help us power through. Watch the rock. And now we're going to get to those banked turns near the driveway. A little bit off, no worries, we're fine. Keeping the power on in third. Car's a little light here. Let's slow up. Down into second. This turn is also banked to the right. Here's our driveway. Now we're on familiar ground. There will be a left and a right-hander up here that we can take. So I can prepare for those. A little bit off. Let's go down into third gear to take these turns. And then at the top of the hill, we'll be making that sharp left and heading to the drunk guy's house. Down in a second so we can power through. Still on the road, ready to go. Let's go up to third, and I think we can hit fourth gear as well. We have to be real careful up here as there's sort of a land bridge with big trenches on either side. We clear that nice and easy, real respectable lap. All right, let's touch a brake. Didn't really need to. Bye, drunk guy. Down the hill we go. Let's pick up a lot of speed. We need to be sort of careful heading into Lop, which should be coming up soon. Touch of brake so we can get down. This is a third gear corner here. Don't want to go careening off into the lake. And then back on the power. Momentum is everything in a rally. You don't want to really slow down too much. Just sort of let the car roll. Fourth gear through here, we can start slowing up. This is a third gear turn. We'll make the left turn. Second gear. Down the hill we go, and we are in the fast part of the racetrack now. A few cresting hills that may throw us off, like right here. We got our car under us. We can sort of point the nose. Car's a little light there. I was off the gas to maintain control. Holding fourth gear over the crest. Feel like Luke Skywalker shooting through the Death Star. All right, up and over. Let's get on the brake just a touch to keep the car under us. All right, so far so good. Feeling really good about this. Crest at the top of the hill. I dropped it into third gear. All right, so far so good. No worse for the wear. Let's keep the power on up this hill. By the tower, up to fourth gear. Let's shoot the moon. Hopefully the car doesn't get too off a light here. We'll just add a touch of brake before we crest. Land nice and easy. Down into third gear, up and over. And I'll keep it in third here. All right. Fourth gear. And then I think after this right is a pretty treacherous left-hander, so I'll brake early for it. Yeah, we don't want to go careening off the side of the road. Keep the power under us. There's the markers. And finish. I think we did well. I think we actually did really well. That felt nice and smooth. Felt really good. Let's get our time. I'm glad those trees were physics-less trees. Otherwise, we would have really crashed at the end there. Whew. Okay, buddy. Where did we finish? Bam! 5:20. 23 seconds. Number one. $5,000. Thank you very much, good sir. Nice. Oh, well, I was going to set this on the hood, or the top of the car. Very, very cool stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, the winning rally car, indeed. What I'll do off camera, well, I guess we could go back and place the trophy on the trophy case to end the episode. Sweet. Ah, there we go. First place trophy. Sweet. All right, so let's get home and place our trophy in its rightful place. Whew, I tell you what. No, you get over there, trophy. Don't go flying out of the car now. Whew, all right. So let's go home. We will place the trophy in the trophy case. And we'll call it an episode. So where do we go from here? There are some things that I haven't done, such as find junk cars in the garages. I haven't done that yet. Oh wow, our poor engine. What's going on with it? Oh well, doesn't matter. We won the rally. I can see a hole through the door. That's fun. But what I would like to do is I have enough money now to change the gear ratios up. So what I'd like to do next is try for the 200 km/h Satsuma achievement because we don't need the raw power anymore. We don't need the acceleration. So because we did this rally and we got that achievement, we can fine-tune our gear ratios to be a little taller, and that will allow us more top-end speed and ultimately allow us to hit that achievement, because if I mashed the gas now and went full speed, we would top out like at 170, and the gearing is just like redlining. It's not going any faster, which means our engine is powerful enough, but our transmission isn't keeping up. Oh, is this Wub Wub? No, it's not Wub Wub, it's a van. So I guess that would be my next goal. So what I'll do is I'll grind off camera for a bit and allow that to happen, get the gear ratios upgraded, as well as, you know, for the speed test, I think I want to put a custom paint job on this thing. I think the winning car now deserves a winning paint scheme. So what I'll do is I'll hop in the Photoshop and I'll do some work with the template, and hopefully by the time I rejoin you, I will have grinded enough to get the money for the custom paint job, which would take all of our money now, as well as the transmission upgrade, and we'll be able to hit that magical 200-kilometer-an-hour limit for that achievement. And then I think I might call the series. It's been a fun series for sure. I certainly haven't done everything there is to do. I haven't gambled or, you know, done all that kind of stuff, but, you know, I just wanted to show what a bit of a playthrough would look like. You know, what are some things that you can do? How do you get started? And how do you win the rally? And maybe, just maybe, you can use my pace notes a bit for your own rally purposes. That would be pretty cool. But I'm excited that we won it, and with 20 seconds to spare, that just goes to show you don't have to be foot to the floor. Oh geez, here comes Wub Wub. Go around. Go around, don't hit me. I could race this guy. He's actually going a respectable speed for once. Usually he comes flying by at like 140 or 150. But I don't have the fuel to race him. In fact, what I might do is off camera, what I'll do is I'll go fill up a gas can and refuel this car up a bit. Because I didn't want to, I mean, I could have done it at the gas station, but I want to get home. I want to put this trophy on the mantle. I want to put a nice seal on our day for sure. And then we're not really pressed for time because we're not waiting on a rally to happen on a Saturday. And I'm glad nothing fell off, like our muffler's still on. I didn't see any parts laying behind me, although if I go back and rewatch the video, I may indeed find some parts laying on the ground. But all in all, a successful day for sure. But I hope the developer continues to work on the game. I hope that there are some more things that we can do. And like I said, the ultimate would be taking those junk cars and making those into race cars as well. I know the Satsuma is the star of the show. All the upgrades and whatnot are akin to it. But how cool would it be if we had sort of a car mechanic simulator for this game, where you find a junk car on the side of the road and build it up. I don't know how big the development team is. I think it's just like one guy, but he's pretty active on the Steam forums from what I see, which, you know, gives me good warm and fuzzies about playing the game and keeping it installed, because the next update could very well be right around the corner. And that's always exciting. That's where early access really shines, I think. I mean, Kerbal Space Program is a prime example of early access. I got that game back when it was like 0.8, and I played it all the way through 1.2. So, you know, stick with this guy. Hopefully he keeps keep on keeping on. And certainly if you like what you've seen so far, you can catch this in a Steam sale. The winter Steam sale should be coming up soon. So if this thing goes on sale and you like what you've seen and these videos helped you out, certainly you can purchase the game and give this a try yourself. But I'm excited to put in my own paint scheme and excited to get to 200K, and I might do some other achievements on camera, find out exactly what you need to do to get those achievements. I think I've got 75% of them, something like that. and one of them is like second place is the first loser, and it's going to be tough to fine-tune a second place run because I was 20 seconds ahead of the leader. So, you know, how do I slow down enough to finish second? I know that's a good problem to have. All right, drop the trophy outside. Let's go inside and place our trophy on the shelf. Almost like our little elf on the shelf, except it's trophy on the shelf. All right, close up the door. Hello, first place trophy. Throw you inside so we can actually open the door. And here she is. And I think there's a nice spot right over here that we can put it. Let's grab it appropriately, as opposed to inappropriately. Shut up, fly. I'm placing my trophy here. Got trophies to win. And there we are, ladies and gentlemen. First place in the rally. Perhaps some more rallies will come out. That'll be pretty cool. But that is going to do it for me and this particular episode, ladies and gentlemen. Next time, I should have enough to get my car back and do some 200-kilometer-an-hour runs. So I'll do that off camera. I'll do some odd jobs and make sure I have enough for both the transmission upgrade and the custom paint scheme. I'll get to custom painting, and then when we come back, this car will look just a little bit different. And who knows, I might have enough even for racing tires, because now that we're not doing the rally anymore, this thing, you know, might be a full-bred race car. Might improve our quarter-mile time as well. But that's going to do it for me, ladies and gentlemen, for this episode of My Summer Car. I'll load up all this stuff back in the car off camera as well. But like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in. And this has been Saka, and I will see you in the next My Summer Car video. Take care.